Hello, it's Dominique. Today I am revealing the finished project of our series tutorial, creating your own. So I will show you what the result is, and also I will be going through how the creating of your own is the way that I use this stuff and the papers and also the space and everything. So that I'll be insisting on that because this is the whole purpose of our 14 videos that I've made on this project. So first of all, remember that we had a piece of 12 by 12 that had this design here with the bird, and then there was another one here. So I decided to make this size an album because I wanted to get some of the flower but pretty much all of the bird, and also I wanted to get all the way to the last leaf here because I knew I was going to put some stuff here and I still wanted to see the bird. So that's what I did. I put a bouquet here and we made this plate. That was just the last video before this one, how to make the plate. And so it's 3D. As you can see, there's a piece of chipboard underneath the little sentiment here, and also chipboard covered with paper, a little picot underneath. And this is the spine that we've done with the trim that I bought at Hobby Lobby. And we have second spine right here, and this is the back. Okay, so let's go inside. So here we made this big file here that was just the right size with the envelopes that I had. You can still change the size of your envelopes. You can make them shorter, or if they're too wide, you just cut them in half and then have a smaller one that would be turning like this. So that's what I did. So we have the file here that has 4 large envelopes with a magnet, and here I had a couple of tags that I had put here, but it were always falling down because they were too loose because of the pocket that we made here. So I decided to make this little book here, 2 little flipping pages, and this is pretty much the same design as our album. So you have the three pieces of chipboard here. Here is cardstock, and then you have the 2 flipping pages, and then you have this here. So I thought it was cool to make the same pretty much. So that's another creating item. And here this is the back flap, the third flap. So we made 2 pocket here, and we had a large stencil that I used here because we had quite a bit of because the pages are horizontally wider, so we had to have a large design here. So we had the 2 pockets here. So there's 1 pocket here and 1 here, and then we open here. So here, the first page, I made the 3 belly bands with the cards. So we have 1 here, but I put 4 because it's so wide that I could afford to put 4, and there was plenty of room for that. So here we have, and you can see that the way that we created that, the first one here, as it goes into the belly band, it makes more width here, and then you put more and more and more. And even that last one here, you need like for 3 envelopes. So you have to increase your gusset every time you do that. And then it's very important to get a pocket or belly band something here so that you can tuck the last one so they don't flip around. And also each page is a pocket page, so I made a little insert here. I had this 8.5 by 11 piece of heavyweight cardstock, and I was gonna cut the size that I wanted for the page, but I decided to leave it there and just fold it so it's more room for more photos. So both pages have the same, and I use a little punch here. So this is good. Put that back in there. Page 2, we have the envelope closure page. So we open like this. So you have a belly band here. Open like this, and then here you have another belly band, and I made 3 pockets. 1, 2, 3 pockets, and this one here is a little tuck spot. So that's the one. And this one usually I make vertically, but because our album is more horizontal, so then I decided to make it horizontal. All of that because of the little bird with the flower here, that we decided to make the album that shape. Page 3 is that page where we have a center band, and we think it's just a belly band with the one insert or photo mat going inside, but it's not the case. As you can see, there's one here that goes all the way to here, and then this one here that goes all the way to here, which is nice. And here on the band, I thought that just making the band was a waste of space, so I needed to add something. So I took one of the cutouts of the paper collection, and I made this little pocket to put something in there. And then page 4 is here I made a on the cover I made a tuck spot, or yeah, it's glued on both sides here. So this is magnetized, so you open like this, you have a photo mat here, more here, more here, and here you have the belly band. I didn't put any embellishments because of the magnet, it's really tight. I should have put a tiny bit of gusset here. I might use my ruler and just go over here and try to create a little bit of gusset. It'll help the magnet to magnetize together. So in the pocket here we made this big, large, nice envelope, and here we have a pocket right here. And so the front again is magnetized, and you can just put some stuff in there. I did not cover the inside because when we cover the inside, everything is so stiff that you have a hard time putting something. So here, because I did not do that, we can still open quite a bit the envelope here. So this goes in there. And then the back cover is this one here. So I just made a belly band because we didn't have that much room for, with the spine that I created here, we didn't have that much room to put so many interactions. So this one I decided to make a belly band. They can still put photos there if they don't want the envelope or the bag, the card here to be in there. They can use the card for a gift or something, and then they can still put a lot of stuff in there. Like, it's really, really loose. So this is a card that I made with a paper bag. I have to undo this here. And so you can put some stuff in there, cards of whatever, stickers, something. And this one here is a pocket. Here you have another pocket, and another pocket here, and this one here too. You can put a little something in there. It's really tiny. Like, I wouldn't put like a double large thick cardstock, so you have some room there. So this is cool. And then here the last cover, which is the third cover. So here we went with something that is not too, like, does not open on that side, because usually I have like pages that go like this, like this, like this. But it was, I think it was wide enough that I didn't want to use to put any more length to the album. So I decided to go upwards and downwards. So here I put a little tag that I had made. I put a tuck place here, so you have journaling. I like the paper here they make with the lines, so it's kind of journaling tags. So this is a swing tab, so it opens like this. Here you have tuck spot here again, and as you can see, I've used pretty much every page has a cutout from the paper collection. And here we have the waterfalls, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't know if you can see, but the the paper I used here for the space between the cards here is the same paper I used here for the between the on the spines, and also between the pages, so that we have kind of a consistency on our patterns that we've used. So that's the album. As you can see, it's not very long to explain, but there's a lot of work. Like, we made 14 videos, I don't know how many hours of work, and that's also, I've been working on offline, if I can call it that way, to prepare all the papers and distress and cut and measure and everything. So it's a lot of work to make this thing. I would say maybe at least 7-8 hours, and I'm really quick, as you can see on the videos that I work really quick. So I hope you liked it. If you liked it, put a thumbs up here, and then also you can write a comment. I would really appreciate to have comments from you guys. And if you haven't subscribed to my page, you can do so. So it's to my channel. Just click on subscribe, and also you can visit my Scrapbooking Freak Facebook page, where I put all the videos as well. And you can like the page and comment. I really like having comments. So I will make a few more tutorials, but they will be really small. Like just one technique that if I'm working on a project and I see, oh, that technique, maybe I should show them how to make it. So I might do once, but not a big project like we did on this one. So it's not going to be from A to Z. But I hope that it helped you to create your own albums or projects according to the paper that might inspire you, and also to the space that you just decide, and then you create according to the space you have on your album, and how to make your interactions. So I hope it has helped you, and I think it's really fun to create, and instead of just following a tutorial, which I don't feel that it's bad. Of course not, because I've used some to learn, especially when I was starting 3 years ago. But just creating your own is so much more satisfying. So I hope that you do that in the future. And if you do, you can send me your videos. I would really like to see them, so you can send them to me on my Facebook page. So we'll see you later. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.